So, Jesus,
etc. Part 1. This episode in particular has been the one that people have been waiting for since the last break. This one.
Like so much though.
The one. Tonight was the big marker of Eclair Jeopardy. So we know from the Twitter and the Tumblr and everything else that there is that people are a little upset.
I had to talk this one down for a little while.
I'm still upset. Like,
she was shocked. I like how Fitz jumped in front of a car.
He jumped in front of the car, and I was also confused because
Tranquil Forest music.
Claire says you'd have no one to drive you to school, but they were already at school. They were already there.
Well, they weren't like in the parking lot yet, though.
Yeah, but why would they like? Was it after school though? Like, were they already after school? And then later on, she's like outside Degrassi, and Eli just pulls up, and he's like, "Ready for your next lesson?" I was like, "Okay."
Yes.
Their second driving lesson, that was their first big fight, I think.
That was like their first like I'm a couple, we had a fight like situation. Like the whole Fitz finding Jesus thing. I know you're not there.
For me, I just feel like it's a low blow in the writing. I kind of think that the Eli and Claire downward spiraling relationship is going to go beyond the Fitz problem, but I feel like Fitz finding his religion was like just feels wrong.
No, I like it. I really like Fitz. I don't know. I always like the like troubled, and not like Eli trouble, not like broody troubles, but like I like the troubled bad boys because I like not to say that Spinner was a bad boy, but he had his moments. I like Jay.
How many of you guys feel that like Eli's anger and frustration like came out suddenly in this episode? It was like last week, like they were the premiere, they were all like cute and happy.
Eli.
And now all of a sudden he's like, whoa. Like, I guess it was just Fitz's return that really screwed him up.
Hold on, I'll be right back. Keep going.
Be right back. You know what, guys? It's gonna be okay. We're all just taking it all in, and that's all we can do. So let's just be calm about this. Don't worry. It's gonna be okay. Better things to come. Yeah. Taylor's in the other room because there's Snapple in the house now. What else happened in this episode? Yeah, good for you. What else happened in this episode?
Luke.
Oh yeah! Go Luke on the drums.
He's really good.
He is really good.
I don't know how long you've been playing for, but I was so impressed.
I do feel like that was a douchey move of Sav.
I do too. Holly James kind of like, ooh.
How funny were the kids who were auditioning for Sav's drums?
I was so happy.
The kid who was like, "Don't touch me." Remember that? The kid was like,
yeah.
"Don't touch me," and we were like, "That's so funny." The beatboxing kid.
I liked him, and I liked the girl because she just kept hitting the same drums with 2 sticks over. It was so funny.
We were like,
I enjoyed that.
Those were the biggest moments that extras on Degrassi have ever had, and they were just doing it up.
Mm-hmm. Go extras.
KC and Jenna went to their little baby class. The pregnancy is so funny. Like, I'm so happy that
it's comical. Like, I feel like all the other pregnancies have been like really like
yeah, like I can't have
and
this baby.
And theirs is kind of like, let's go change diapers.
Yeah, it was like, where's my chicken?
You see her sitting at the lunch table with the freaking fried chicken in her hands, eating it, and I was like,
that's cringeworthy.
That was so cringeworthy, but it was so funny. I was dying.
I just love Sam Earl. It's funny because while his character is academically intelligent, he still has this, like, KC doofiness to him. And it just makes it even funnier that Sam Earl in real life is, like, this witty person. So funny. He tweeted me something really interesting the other day, and, I don't know. I'm not gonna talk about it. I'll talk about it, but...
I think we're on a deep relationship with Merle right now, and...
we like to think that we are.
And we talk as if we are, though. But I think Smurl would like the close friends to keep it to ourselves.
We can't discuss. It's a little confidential. Like, he tweeted me this and then he deleted it because it was like, whoa. And I was like, okay. It has to do with season 11.
What?
We're not gonna talk about it. But yeah, season 11. Get ready. Dear Teen Nick for showing us a black screen during the new promo for next week, which is possibly going to be like the most, like, tears of our lives on Degrassi.
Literally shaking the remote, both of us are going, no! No!
And all we hear is like, Eli, I feel like you're like slipping away from me. And we were like, yeah, we were like, but why? I was like, wait, did this just happen to us? And then we get on the Twitter and everybody's like, was their screen just black? T-Nick, are you kidding me? Like, T-Nick, what are you doing lately? Like, you're leaking and you're like,
oh yeah, that's
blacking out.
Yeah.
I hate leaks so bad. I'm like, stop trying to spoil my experience. Just let me watch it at 9, okay?
Don't tempt us with these awful leaks. When all we would like to do is just watch it 9.
Leave Jesus alone. The promo happened. We freaked out. We were because Monroe was crying so much.
We went back. We paused a couple times.
That might have been the most tears I've ever seen on Degrassi.
Yeah, it was.
Like
it was bad. From boys, that was.
I'm an emo kid.
That was
like
intense.
You're an emo kid. I have to say, I agree with Eli. My point of view, if somebody was like tried to stab my boyfriend, even though he didn't actually intend to stab him, he just wanted to scare him, and then came back to me knowing that I was religious and tried to sell me that he found God, I'd be like, congratulations, enjoy God, get away from me. Like, no, we don't need to bond over it. And that's just how I feel. I
don't think there's malice behind it. Like, it's scaring me right now thinking that, like, oh, wait, maybe something with Fitz and Claire, you know, like, but I actually don't think that's what's going to happen. I'm just going to be a way for Claire to be like, wait a second, why is Eli crazy right now? I'm going to find out more about him.
Which I'm excited for.
Now Fitz is my new, like, good person right now. I enjoy him the most, and I never like the guys that I enjoy the most to be with anyone. So, let's not have him and Claire get together.
Seriously. No, please. No. And it would be out of character for Claire. Yeah. Like, are you kidding me?
It's okay. You didn't, scare my boyfriend with a knife or anything.
But I mean, while we're in the midst of this deep conversation of Eclair, I just have to say, like, I don't think there've ever been characters on the show who've, like, taken over this show so much. It's, like, scaring me.
Certainly not.
No, because it's like, we talk about everything else, and then we're like, okay. Now Eclair.
Now we're getting to
the core of the subject.
Exactly.
That's what I mean. It's like, it's not even the fact that, like, I like them. It's the fact that, like, they've become
right. They're
the
like
show.
This own entity that you have to talk about, like, separately. Like, they're part of every episode. Like,
and I'll show you guys this tweet from Steven Stone.
Looks like Alli's gonna run away in the next episode. Although Sav seems to be like, oh, by the way, Alli ran away. Like, he doesn't seem upset about
he's
it
like,
at all. He's like, spoiler alert. What? Like, I'd be pissed if my brother was, like, in a band or whatever with a guy who completely, screwed
your life.
And her parents are like, Alli, you're a disappointment. And basically everyone's saying that to her, like...
Oh, they recorded the new theme song for the show today.
Exciting.
I'm really excited.
It's not Jersey.
No. There's like a children's chorus, apparently. Steven was tweeting about it.
Yeah.
I'm excited. At least it's
new.
I am
too. It sounds like it could go kind of old school on us. Like, the first one was that kind of children's choiry thing going on. It needs a new one. I'm over the one right now. I need a new one.
He tweeted, within the next couple of weeks, they're filming, like, a new opening scene. They had their first read-through for season 11, like, a week ago. Even though we can't say that season 11 is officially confirmed, it is. I'm really excited for season 11, and we're getting, like, 4 new characters.
We're losing a lot of really good characters.
Yeah, the seniors.
Like, I need some new girls that are cool.
Well, just the fact that, like, Degrassi time is so slowed down. All the sophomores are supposedly 15, and it's just funny, like, most of the other people who are sophomores are, like, older than Aislinn Paul. They're, like, 17, 18. Once you're on the show, you're on the show. Exactly. For a long time.
Very long time.
Like, if you do the math, so now season 10, she's a sophomore. She's going to be a sophomore throughout season 11.
Oh my gosh. You're going to be here for a
long time. Yeah, it's okay. We love you, though. And Shantae is still with us. Yeah. You know? She's been on since season 5. I don't think they'll get rid of her. Like, she's one of the people who's going to come back and be a teacher. I just know it.
I think so, too.
Like, you can't lose Shantae.
I feel like she's one of those ones that, like, didn't have a grade, so they were like, I think she'll stay.
She was supposed to graduate, like, 2 years ago. Yeah. Like, I feel like she should have graduated with, like, Manny and Emma's class. And it didn't happen. Yeah, so those are our thoughts on the new episode, and we're kind of mellow about it just because it was so shocking.
Yeah, it's a lot. We already went through like a cathartic moment after we first watched the
new promo.
Yeah.
It's just kind of scary. But you have to remember, the promos are never accurate.
No, they're not.
Yeah, the Much Music promo for Eli. It's like, meet Eli. He's a badass. And like,
bad boy.
I actually,
doing bad things.
With a bad attitude. Like, I actually hadn't seen it until like a couple of like, I'd say like a month ago. I hadn't actually seen that promo. And like, I watch it and I'm like, this is nothing like the character that I know.
And this isn't like what Teen Nick showed us. Like, I feel like Teen Nick, it was like, Eli, he's this guy. It's a mystery.
No, but you know what I really loved about Teen Nick? When before the boiling point started, they had the little monologues in the promos. Remember those? Those were fantastic. But of course, really Eli doesn't have one because he's brand new.
Right.
But I hope that they do them again.
Oh my gosh, those were so good.
It was like, whew, whew. And also, like, I rewatched the Shark in the Water promo the other day. It's so good.
Oh.
Like, you don't realize it at the time.
Can they do another one of those? Like,
that's so brilliant.
Can you do that before season 11, please?
Thank you. I was also watching the behind the scenes of the Kiki Palmer episode where there's like a dance contest and it's supposed to be the spring break episode, but I'm confused if it's like part 1 of the finale. I'm confused. But the finale doesn't happen until the end of April, and they said that episode airs in March. It's very weird.
I'm mad Kiki Palmer's on the show. She already has her own show. Miles,
I know nothing about her.
And stop going to Degrassi. Because you have your own show. In America. You're not Canadian. Get out.
She's not?
Oh, maybe she is, but I don't think so. Like, she's been really famous here. Like, I've
never heard of her before. Should I know who she is?
Yeah, one of those big people on Nickelodeon. Like,
oh, she's an actress?
Yeah.
So this tells you how much I know nothing. Yeah. I really don't know anything.
I mean,
what's True Jackson?
It's this show outside of like a What?
That's interesting.
Yeah. No offense, Kiki Palmer. It's not you. I just don't like the concept of the show.
Eli and Fitz are trending tonight. How fun is that? Trending
I'm very
in Canada.
Happy. Hooray!
Wait, are they still trending? No, they're not trending anymore. But they were for like a good 15 minutes.
Steven Stone tweeted about it. I'm going to California, which doesn't suck. But
I'm not going to California,
which does suck. I'm a little sad because I don't like missing Degrassi.
Degrassi Live.
Yeah.
I was talking about this with DJ General, who does the interviews for Carrie's Degrassi blog, and he was mentioning how he has to miss an episode because of something, and he kind of feels bad missing them live. And I said to him, well, I feel bad missing them live for In Too Deep, just because I'm scared I'm going to miss something right when it becomes available to me. Mm-hmm. But I feel like depending on what's going on in that episode is what really matters. And I also feel like for dudes, it doesn't matter as much. Yeah. That's a bad theory. But it really does. I just think it's true.
I don't like missing them. If they're around, I want to watch them.
Yeah, real life. You can't interfere with Degrassi.
No, exactly. I get so mad about it. People are like, you know it's a show, right? I was like, but it is.
Yeah, we're vlogging.
Oh, vlog. we have editing
We always
skills.
Like to have guests.
It's a lie, right?
A joke?
No.
For real? Jesus.
That's awful. She's related to me.
I'm not.
Mama, go away for a week!
Alright. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. And she's like, Drew! No, I'm kidding. That happened in All Falls Down. When she said that in that episode, I was like, no, Audrey Torres, I'm sorry. You're about to get hit by a car. I'm getting a phone call.
Right,
okay.
This is over now.
Alright. We really like you guys, so...
You're good people. Oh, no.
Yeah. Bye, guys!
Bye!